In 2010, my cohort was the first cohort of Clinton Community Fellows, which is crazy because that's 13 years ago. My name is Weiderhold. I'm an associate designer here at GBBN Architects in Cincinnati, Ohio. I work on our community development team, where my primary focus is multifamily housing projects and projects that include residential functions. Some of my partnerships while I was a Clinton Community Fellow included the South Street Gallery, where I helped work with permitting and variances to get the beautiful stained glass awning that they have on the front of the building. I worked with Weiderhold Creek Greenway to design and have a kiosk built at the entry. We did a press kit for the General Denver Hotel. For the Clinton County Regional Planning Commission, I worked on some studies for Blanchester, and I also worked on their annual report. I also started a community arts organization, and I don't think it exists anymore, but that was to help fill some of the empty storefront spaces out downtown Wilmington. So the Clinton Community Fellows Program was the first time that anyone had, known me as someone who was attending architecture school in the town that I just spent a lot of time growing up in, and now being at the table with decision makers and business owners and community organization leaders. It was really validating for me to be taken seriously when I sat down at the table with these folks, and we really talked about what their specific needs were and how could someone like me help out in this community that I cared about. There's a lot of mentorship that took place in my experience as a fellow. First and foremost, I think Lori Williams was one of the luminaries of my experience with the Fellows Program. She taught me a lot. She taught me how listening can be just as powerful as taking the lead in a conversation. I think that I learned so much about vision and how to bring people on board to a vision, from Lori especially. For any young people who are thinking about joining the Clinton Community Fellows Program, I would say do it. I think I became a way better communicator, a way better listener. I learned that things take time, and that your impact in a place can make something sustainable beyond my involvement. It's really exciting for me to drive through Wilmington today and still see the stained glass awning on the front of the South Street Gallery. I really do think that it is such a unique piece of architecture and it's so eye-catching for me. So whenever I go back through, it's exciting to see that. When I visit Wilmington, I try to go out to the Weiderhold Creek Greenway to see the kiosk and make sure it's still standing and that my design was solid. The energy that I would put in was always reciprocated by members in the community who saw what I was doing. And those connections and relationships keep me tied to Wilmington and keep me tied to Clinton County in a way that I really love.